teacher talk at Sports What Does with Do How We Live. And the New York Yankees are off to a solid but unspectacular 22-17 start. That still gives them a game and a half lead in the AL East over the Boston Red Sox, and maybe a bit unlucky when you look at their run differential, plus 65, which is actually second best in the American League and third best in all of baseball. But, they've had their pitching woes, but of course, much like last season, Aaron Judge is really carrying the team. Well, we heard reports are that Giancarlo Stanton wants to come back by the end of May, and the Yankees may be getting another reinforcement on their offense. Now, they might need more in starting pitching, but anyhow, so yeah, Athlon Sports, Aaron Boone provides telling update on DJ LeMahieu's return plans. Yankees manager says the veteran infielder's role will depend on health and production. Well, production, of course, he was one of the most productive, really, offensive players in the game for a couple years. That really hasn't happened. But speaking of reporters on Sunday, Yankees manager Aaron Boone left the door open for LeMahieu to rejoin the team as soon as Monday in Seattle, but stopped short of declaring the veteran infielder has an everyday playing role upon his return. We'll see. Boone said, I don't necessarily see every day, but we'll see how he's doing and how he navigates it. But I definitely see him as a piece of the puzzle. We'll continue to see how he's doing physically, how he's bouncing back, and we'll kind of evaluate it as we move through. Well, DJ LeMahieu has been out the entire season, still looking to make his season debut, has been ramping up in the minors. I believe he's played 9 games there or something along those lines. Long-time second baseman, but mostly last 2 years has been playing first and third. Of course, the Yankees signed Paul Goldschmidt this offseason, and while the power numbers aren't quite what they once were, batting .340, and, it's really third base that they haven't had that guy who is going to produce like that. Oswaldo Cabrera, good player, but very little power, not much speed. And Oswald Peraza, barely hitting over the Mendoza line. Two guys that strike out way more than they walk, so not really holding it down. So giving LeMahieu definitely an opportunity to play. Problem is, he's 36 years old. He's going to turn 37 on July 13th. And we scroll down to his recent numbers here on his baseball reference. Last year was worth negative 1.64 according to baseball reference. Ouch. Again, played first and third mostly. 204 batting average, just 2 home runs after he hit double-digit homers in 6 straight seasons, a 527 OPS. He's a guy who won Gold Glove back in 2022, and the defensive metrics have definitely soured on him over the past couple years, especially last season. So, not doing much at the plate, not doing anything really in the field. What are your thoughts? Will DJ LeMahieu be able to find a regular role for the Yankees? Third base is really that opening that he definitely has the potential to seize. But again, getting up there in age, very, very much struggled in the 2024 season, really hasn't performed at his peak since, we'll say, around 2020. And, after that year, they gave him a 6-year, $90 million deal, which he has 1 year remaining on after this season. But we'll see what DJ LeMahieu can do when he returns. They're getting him and Stanton back. You really never know what you're going to get from either of them, especially LeMahieu of late. We've seen him at his prime when he's one of the best, and recently that hasn't been close. But anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.